In the heart of a seemingly tranquil forest, a small, decrepit cabin stood hidden beneath the thick canopy of ancient trees. Rumors had long circulated among the locals of the village nearby about the eerie phenomena that plagued this cabin. It was said to be cursed, a place where reality bent and shadows whispered in the dead of night. No one dared approach it, until one fateful evening, when a group of unsuspecting hikers, lost and desperate for shelter, stumbled upon it. As night descended, the forest grew unnaturally silent. The air around the cabin became thick, suffused with a palpable sense of dread. The hikers, unaware of the cabin's dark history, decided to spend the night, dismissing the feeling of unease that crept up their spines. They laughed and shared stories, trying to ignore the feeling of being watched from the shadows. As the hours passed, strange occurrences began to unfold. Objects moved of their own accord, shadows danced along the walls, and chilling whispers filled the room, growing louder with each passing moment. The atmosphere turned oppressive, heavy with the scent of decay and fear. The hikers realized too late that the legends were true. They were not alone. In the dead of night, the true horror revealed itself. A malevolent entity, bound to the cabin by a dark ritual long ago, emerged from the shadows. It was a specter of rage and sorrow, its form barely human, twisted by the torment it had endured. The air grew colder, and the very fabric of reality seemed to warp around the specter as it moved towards the terrified hikers. They tried to flee, but the forest around the cabin had changed. Paths that once led to safety now looped back to the cabin, as if the forest itself was alive and conspiring to keep them trapped. Desperation turned to panic as the specter haunted their every step, its whispers now screams of anguish and anger. As dawn approached, the forest fell silent once more. The cabin stood untouched, belying the terror that had unfolded within. Of the hikers, there was no sign, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the echoes of their screams. The cabin waits still, a hungry predator in the silence of the forest, ready for the next unwary souls to seek shelter within its cursed walls. This tale serves as a grim reminder that some places are best left unexplored, for the shadows that linger there are not bound by the laws of our world, and the horrors they hold can shake the very core of one's being.